If your garage is a mess like this, then you might have to organize. And so we have gotten some shelves that have really helped out. One of them is already built, but today I will be showing you how to put together that shelf. It's very easy and quite simple. So let's go ahead and begin. All right, so this is the shelf we're going to be making. It's the Whalen 5-shelf storage rack. And I really like this shelf. It's super easy to put together. And guess what? The only tool you need to put that together is a rubber mallet. That's right. To make that shelf, all you need is a rubber mallet. So it's a really nice construction, or design, I should say. The only other thing maybe is like a pair of scissors. So let's go ahead and start building this. All right, so this is all the pieces that it's gonna be coming with. We got 4 boards, wooden boards, and so the steel frame itself. Now notice how there's no need for any screws actually, because these are gonna basically fit into this. So, as you can see, so this beam has rivets and this has keyholes. And basically we're gonna fit the rivets into the keyholes like this. And we use our rubber mallet to hit it in. So all we have to do is get the rivets into the keyholes a bit, and then you hammer it in. So this is going to be your basic frame. I'm going to put this piece in to complete the base. But then this structure is basically the whole shelf is going to be this structure. So when you put this together, you want to make sure that they are all the way in to the bottom. The rivets are all the way to the bottom of the keyhole. So give it a couple of hard extra pounds. So it's also going to be coming with these plastic pieces, and this is what will help connect the beams together. For example, this right here is going to go inside. It's going to go inside here. Okay, so I put that plastic piece in and I've extended it. This is the second piece now. And the way we secure it is by putting this beam in right in the center. So then one of the rivets is going to go into the bottom, and then one is going to go on the top piece, and then it's going to lock it down together. All right, so as you can see, you put this beam directly in the middle, and it will secure it. So now we've extended the shelf. As you can see, that was the original piece. We added the second piece, and now it's a lot taller. So now we put together the other side as well. And now we just need the long beam to connect these two, just like on the bottom. All right, so I just connected the top and the bottom with this long beam. And one thing I just wanted to mention real fast is that when you put them, they do have these grooves, these ledges. And just make sure that the way you put it in is that the ledge is on the upper side, meaning that that you can stick your finger in and pull. Because if you do need to disassemble one day, then you can actually push it up. You can use this like as a way to pull up. Whereas if you were to make it upside down, if you were to put it upside down, it would still work, but then you wouldn't have any leverage to pull. Oh, there's one thing I did want to mention was that this shelf, which is essentially like 2 shelves stacked on top of each other, can actually be made into 2 shelves, meaning that this first part is 1 shelf, and then this would be a second shelf. But today we're using the whole thing. We're making the whole complete shelf instead of dividing it into 2. All right, as you can see, we're pretty much done with the frame. And then now what we're gonna do is add in a middle layer, middle section. So it's gonna be the same exact process. It's gonna be the same exact process of putting the short ones and the long beams in. All right, I just put the remaining beams on, and this is the full shelf. So now all we have to do is put these boards into the shelf. And we're done. Okay, so I just put the board on. As you see, they just fall into place. There's nothing that holds it down. Here we go. On the tag, it says that the shelf holds up to 650 pounds. So that's per shelf, evenly distributed. It holds up to 650 pounds. Oh, that seems like it's a lot of weight for this one shelf. All right, so we finished the shelf. I put in everything, all the shelves, assembled the whole thing together. And it took approximately, I would say 1 hour with me filming, so probably 45 minutes. And I would recommend that you have a second person to help you hold everything up. So yeah, I would definitely recommend having a second person to help you assemble this. So here's the dimensions for the shelf. It's 72 inches tall, 24 inches depth, and 48 inches wide. All right, so there we have it. The second shelf, and this is how it looks like. Now, this isn't the most organized, best cleaned garage, but as you can see from before, it's a lot better. A lot more space now. So yes, guys, I would recommend this shelf. It's pretty good. Nice